Hello everybody, Ragtag Sagvi here. Welcome to the next episode. In the last set of episodes, we took on the gym challenge, which was the olive roll, and defeated the gym leader Katie, getting her badge. And now, we're gonna return to school. Because a few more classes have opened up. So let's take part in them. We'll ignore her for the time being. I want to try history. You like history with Mrs. Roughfront. Class will begin soon, don't be tatty. Oh, I see we have some new students with us today. My name is Roughfront, and I will be the one to impact knowledge of the past into your little minds. History is a wonderful thing, truly splendid. The lives of our ancestors throughout history forged the path of the present in which we live. Today, you shall learn about the most mysterious location in all of Paldea, the Great Crater. As you are all aware, a massive crater known as the Great Crater of Paldea exists in the heart of our region. The area inside the crater is called Area Zero, and researchers of its geological strata, is that how you say that? Strata? And material composition, as known as the crater, is in fact over 1 million years old. It is long believed that a certain something rests at the bottom of this mysterious crater. Ah, perfect timing to make eye contact, young Donnie. Answer me this. What exactly believed to rest in the depths of the great crater inside Area Zero? Treasure, a Snorlax, or a Pokemon Center? I think it's obvious which one it is. Heh. That is correct. You're surprisingly clever, aren't you? Clever one, aren't you? I see you did your homework prior to coming to my class. That's right. Some believe that a treasure more valuable than anything else in this world rested in the depths of the Great Crater. So much for dreams of treasure hunting, though. Oh, as a lab has been built in those very same depths. Oh, and before I forget, you would all do well to remember that the Great Crater and Area Zero are both off limits to all but those who have official business there. Do not dare entertain the foolish notion of gravitating off to Area Zero in search of riches. It is no place for children dreaming of treasure and adventure. Besides, if it were all that possible to investigate the area, I would surely be the first to do so. Oh ho, is that the time already? I must have gotten swept up in your minds with knowledge. Swept up filling your minds with knowledge. This ends today's lesson. We will unravel more of the history's enigmas together next time. Let's take history 2. Greetings, my little students. Whatever you did yesterday is now a part of history. Today we will continue to unravel the marvels that history has presented to us. About 2,000 years ago, this region came under the rule of the Paldean Emperor. Historical accounts describe the Chaldean emperor as being quite the dictator. The emperor also zealously believed the legend of the treasure that rests as deep within Area Zero. I must mention that the civilizations of our ancestors were not as developed as ours today. People back then were far more likely to believe in mysterious legends, magic, and beings beyond human comprehension. In an attempt to gain the power to stand against Chaldean's neighboring countries, the Emperor sent people in droves to join the hunt for the fabled treasure of Area Zero. Ah, perfect timing to make eye contact, young Donnie. Answer me this. Approximately how many years ago was it that the Chaldean Emperor began to rule this region? It was 2,000 years ago. That is correct. You are a surprisingly clever one, aren't you? I see you're listening intently to my lecture. The answer is about 2,000 years ago. That is when the great era of exploration began. However, it is said that not a single adventurer sent out by the Emperor had ever reached the depths of Area Zero. What is the punishing journey itself that barred their way? Or perhaps some unknown creature? The astounding failure of this great era of exploration almost certainly highlighted the air of mystery surrounding the crater. Oh, what I wouldn't give to explore Area Zero in an untouched state at that time. I suppose I can only hope for a swift invention of a time machine. Oh ho, is it that time already? I must have gotten swept up in filling your minds with knowledge. This ends today's lesson. We will unravel more of history's enigmas together next time. Let's take home ec. You'd like to take home ec with Mr. Sugreo? Class will begin, don't be tatty. I see we have some energetic young ones in our class this time around. You may call me Mr. Sugrero. Your time here with me will be spent entertaining knowledge and skills indisposable for daily life. Many of you left the care of your parents to live here on your own in the academy dormitory. I pray that the knowledge I impart to you will improve the quality of your lives, and the necessities, therefore, of food, clothing, and shelter. Of these three categories, I assume most pressing and interesting for you all is food. Whether you eat sandwiches on your picnics, HPE of your party will be restored. You'll also gain something called Mew Powers, in which they can provide all manners of benefits. For example, there are powers that can make Pokemon easier to capture, or increase the experience points that your Pokemon will receive. I think you will also find the behave of these effects can be expanded by crafting sandwiches of superb flavor. What's more, or it is certain something that is particularly important if we wish to receive meal powers with even more helpful effects. Let me see, Master Donnie, tell me, what must you keep in mind to receive more or helpful meal powers? My choices and feelings and condiments, how fast I prepare for food, remember to put my heart into it. My choice of condiments. Perfectly correct, Master Donnie. Perhaps you were already aware of this fact from helping your family with cooking at home. Your choice of ingredients, including both fillings and condiments, is an important factor in gaining even more helpful meal powers. For example, using sweet ingredients in your sandwiches may help you gain egg power. Including numerous bitter ingredients, on the other hand, you could gain item drop power. Learning to aim for specific effects when crafting sandwiches will most certainly make your culinary endeavors more enjoyable. Please be aware, however, that you can also receive meal powers by eating at restaurants. I must say that I would feel the utmost joy if all you learned earned much here in my class and came to better understanding home economics. Our time together has come to an end for today. I bid you all farewell. Let's take home ec 2. Put away your phones, it's time to begin class. In our last class, I believe we talked about the effects you could gain from food on your picnics. You can receive meal powers and even restore HP for all Pokemon in your party. It truly is a convenient means of healing your Pokemon. Unfortunately, as I am sure you are aware, it's not suited for use in battles. You cannot make food or when you wish to restore HP quickly. In times such as those, you should make use of healing items such as potions, which you can purchase from Pokemarts or the school store. Healing items are immediately effective and can be used anytime you can open your bag. They are, however, consumed after one use. Potions restore 20 HP, Super Potions restore 60 HP, and Hyper Potions restore 120 HP. The pricier the item, the more HP it will restore. Keep in mind how much money you have when you're stocking up on these items. However, for unforeseen happenings are an inexpendable part of traveling from place to place. Imagine, if you will, the following scenario. You find yourself with an injured Pokemon, but you have no potions, and you're out of sandwich ingredients, and there are no Pokemon centers nearby. Tell me, Master Donnie, what should you search for in this perilous situation with no way to heal your Pokemon? A place with water, a teacher, items on the ground. Perfectly correct, Master Donnie. I see you have well learned in survival techniques. If you see something shining on the ground, it is actually an item that has been dropped there. You may be able to find a restorative item, such as an Oran Berry, or a potion in this way. You can use the R button to send out your Pokemon to pick up such items as well. And then there are berries, of course. Berries, by the way, are to like items from shops. If you let your Pokemon hold one, it will decide to decide on its own when to eat the berry during battle. Letting your Pokemon decide this timing for itself can be quite interesting. At any rate, if you find yourself in need of healing, I suggest you look around for shining items on the ground. If you can't find such items, there are other methods you can employ for healing your Pokemon. But I see the bell demands that topic to wait. Our time together has come to an end for today. I bid you all farewell. That's it for our classes, so let's find all the teachers and speak to them. First off, to explore a few areas that we didn't explore at all, here's the school store. A can't resist the smell of fresh baked bread. I always end up buying some. Do you like bread? I like rice balls myself. So this shop pretty much acts as a Pokemart. The Pokeballs and other items they have will become available as you make story progression. But there will be items that will be exclusive to this store. I was trying to catch a Pokemon, but I didn't have any Pokeballs and it got away. I'm gonna buy some extra balls this time. The school store is so convenient. It's a hassle to go into town just for shopping. My darling here is always falling asleep no matter where we are. Maybe it's using a move rest to heal up. Or maybe that Pokemon is known for sleeping. So let's head to biology and speak to Mr. Jock. Ah, hello, hello! Have you gotten used to things here at the Academy, Donnie? Yes. Great! Glad to see you're having fun. Oh, have you been using the Pokedex app? I am, I'm the one who made it, you know. Anytime someone's using the app to catch a Pokemon, that data gets sent to me. It's really helping with my Pokemon research. So be sure to catch any new Pokemon you find and work on filling in your Pokedex. For your first goal, let's aim for, say, 30. Register 30 Pokemon in your app. Let me know once you've done so. Ah, I see you've already registered 30 species. Ease of Pokemon in your Pokedex for me. Wow, you caught this kind of Pokemon? And this one. Oh, this data. This is the best. Ah, sorry about that. I get a little excited there. But I get the feeling that you're gonna be a great help in my Pokemon research. Here, take these. Consider it my way of saying thanks. We get 57, which is false swipe. A restrained attack that prevents the target from fainting. The target is left with at least 1 HP. You sure are good at catching Pokemon, aren't you, Donnie? For your next goal, let's aim for 100 species. Remember, when you find a Pokemon you've never seen before, give a Pokeball a throw. Let me check my Pokedex. Have I not caught over 100 species? I've caught 62. Okay. Folks say Pikachu look different depending on their gender, but I don't know what the difference is. Try looking at the tail. Look at how chubby the neck. Pikachu's just the cutest. We're seeing how big Pokemon are. We heard someone in the city who loves seeing Pokemon that are really big or small. Even Pokemon of the same species can be different sort of sizes. Let's explore the art room. Ah, you must be the new student. It's a pleasure to meet you indeed. You are not a human. What a fine sculpture. Even the Pokemon must be envious of its beauty. I will admit it is a pretty sweet Star Rapper sculpture. A great drawing or painting can show off some amazing techniques no photo could. And vice versa. A great photo can do things a drawing or painting can't. People who are really good at drawing can make Pokemon pictures look as realistic as photos. But then why not just use your camera app? I tried washing my muck at a picnic and it seems to hate it. Porquee! Home ec, let's see Mr. Sorgeo. Welcome to the home economics classroom. I consider this to be my very own castle of sorts. Master Donnie from Class S1A. Rumors of your activities always seem to be bombarding me from all sides. My activities? Indeed, people from all over have been talking about how strong of a battler you are, and the amazing Pokemon you take along with you. You are quite the object of everyone's interest, though I imagine I may be a bother of you. The home economics classroom is something of a place to rest for the academy students you see. Here they are delighted in sharing the latest gossip, and the like, while enjoying a light snack. You come up quite often in those talks recently, Master Donnie, so much that I find myself intrigued. If it's not a burden for you, I would very much enjoy having you come see me again sometime. There are sure lots of Pokemon running free around campus, just like these little ones here. They always seem to show up at meal times. Delibird! This microwave here is our little secret, got it? The one in the cafeteria is always being used. Staff room. Miss Ruff wants to see us. You are, yes, Donnie from Class 1A. The way you conduct yourself in my class and answers you give to my questions, I admit they have piqued my interest. You are quite an interesting pupil, I might say. Tell me, Donnie, given a choice, which do you prefer? Things of old or things that are new? I like new stuff. You would answer new stuff to me, your history teacher. Ha! You really are a curious one. Yes, this one may indeed be good use to me someday. You can disregard that. I'm just simply thinking out loud. I enjoy our little conversation today. You have my thanks, Donnie. So to the next teacher. Ooh, Clairvoyant wants to see us. Oh, why hello, Master Donnie. How is your treasure hunt coming along? Having all sorts of funs and adventures, I hope. Yeah, it's been great. Wonderful, I'm glad to hear it. Do keep in mind that the treasure hunt has no set course or criteria you must follow. Simply go where your heart takes you, and you shall do splendidly. Speaking of such pursuits, there has been something that's on my mind as of late. If I could ask for your experience on the matter, it would be most grateful. You see, I've heard a word that meaning escapes me, and I believe it's some sort of slang. Tell me, what does... I've not heard... Craigie? Shkari? Kragai? How you say that? I've never heard this word pronounced. Mean. I believe if I remember something super cool. Being outdated and uncool. A really chewy gumball. I believe it means being outdated and uncool. I think I understand for both speaker and recipient. It is not a pleasant word. I'll take it. The words used by young people these days are quite often beyond my comprehension. But when I learn the meanings behind those words, I find I feel much closer to my students. I am most grateful to you for your help on that front. To the nurse's office. The nurse wants to see us. I come here to take a breather whenever I'm feeling down about stuff from class. Nurse Miriam always lets me stay without making me explain or anything. She's so nice. If your Pokemon gets injured, you can bring them here to the nurse's office to get them healed up. Deja vu! When you look into a Pokemon's eyes, you can tell what it's thinking. Hey there! Come on in! Everyone's welcome in the nurse's office. What brings you here today? I don't see anything super wrong with you or your Pokemon. Wait, is this your first time here, isn't it? Yes. Oh, so I guess you transferred in recently. You must be Donnie, right? Everyone's been talking about you. I've heard all kinds of rumors. Apparently you fell off a cliff right after enrolling in the academy. And even picked a fight with Team Star. Oh yeah! You started your treasure hunt thing, right? Come tell me anything super interesting you find out there in your adventures. I'm kind of bored just sitting in here all day, you know? I don't have any classes to teach, and the students only come here to skip class. So, yeah, drop by if you can. Deal? Deal. We came closer to Miriam. Go to the schoolyard. Psychosaur is so glossy and cute. It helps me take the stress away of studying away. I started a Psychosaur therapy service. Stare at it for as long as you like. The dishes at the cafeteria all use the ingredients grown from here. Whether it's with Pokemon or with gardening, you end up asking yourself, what should I raise next? Got a Gyarados hanging out. There she is. Oish! New kid! Have you come here to schoolyard for some training? Yes. Ah! I knew I could see a fighting spirit burning behind those eyes of yours. Why don't we do a bit of running together? Here to get to know each other a little better. Ready? Let's go! You ran 3 laps around the schoolyard with Miss Dania. Phew! That really worked up a nice sweat. You got a good pair of legs on you, new kid. A good bout of training sure makes the body hungry, doesn't it? I'll let you have one of my homemade sandwiches. This is my way of saying thanks for your running with me today. Feed those muscles. Miss Dahlia's sandwich was dry and had an odd smell. The taste left much to be desired. How was it? I hope it was tasty. Well, to be honest... Sorry, I should have asked you that. Heh. I am an athlete and all. Oh, but I don't know the first thing about making good food. As your honesty reaction just reminded me. Well, see you later. Enjoy some sore muscles tomorrow. Let's see. Is there anybody else to speak to? I'll go to my dorm to heal up. And with that, we'll end the episode here. So if you enjoyed this episode, do like the video as it helps tremendously. Subscribe if you haven't already. Leave a comment down below on your thoughts on this episode, and share the video so more people can discover my content, help the channel grow. And I'll see you all next time. Later.